To go, an interview in the lounge right now with DoubleLift after their win. Congratulations on that. You guys faced off against a Velocity that's kind of, people are saying, a newer Velocity because they have nothing to lose right now, and it definitely seems like they're playing that way. They gave you some trouble that game. What was the Kennen blitz lane like?
Extremely strong when they have Shen and Eve, because at any time they can four-man you, and they have so much CC in that lane that you're really just scared to do anything. But it's not something that we shouldn't be able to deal with, and I don't think we really deserve any congratulations for that game, not gonna lie.
Coming into the team fight phase, obviously having, again, the Kennen or the AD Kennen and a Victor on the team, does it switch things up in your positioning, in your strategy, since you usually don't comp against those kind of team fights?
We originally in Champions Select thought they were trolling, because they picked Victor, and AD Kennen is something Maple doesn't play that much, and when he does, he generally just, like, he never wins with it. I mean, we know that he plays it, and also I don't think Evniskis plays much Blitzcrank either. We just thought that they were trolling, and we thought that it was going to be, well, not that they were going to troll in game, but that the picks were very, like, reckless, I guess, because it's not something that you can practice very much. And I don't know, that game was just incredibly sloppy on our part, and I actually think that they played their comp decently well.
And how does that come through? Was it because CLG became lackadaisical on the other end, thinking it would be an easy game, or you just weren't ready for, like you said, the way they played the composition?
No, we've obviously changed our mindset on Velocity throughout the season, because they gave us a lot of trouble, and they gave us a lot of trouble in this game. In fact, I think we definitely deserved to lose that game, but we weren't lackadaisical in any way. We just played really poorly, and honestly, I think my performance today has been just not very good, not up to my standards. So I'm looking forward to analyzing this game and seeing what I made many mistakes, and as a team we made many mistakes, and I look forward to spending hours and hours to analyze and fix those problems.
And you said you're actually going to do that after the match. Usually you spend a few times watching the entire team and then yourself, but it's going to be more about yourself, you said.
Yeah, like in my spare time when I'm not really playing the game, or when I'm just like browsing Reddit or doing whatever, you know, just when we're not practicing. I like to watch my LCS games because honestly it's not only is it entertaining, but it's really good for me to watch myself and improve, because I think every small movement, every second of the game is incredibly important. If you don't maximize those opportunities, then you're never going to get better.
And why, going back to Velocity, why do you think that they were able to give you so much trouble? Even the lower teams of the league, you guys have your worst records against.
Velocity is not only unpredictable, which throws us off during the game, but their sense of game flow is they will do everything in their power to kill you. When we play C9 and Vulcan, they'll do everything in their power to kill your tower. So you can predict that there's only so many towers on the map. Like, you can kind of tell you what's gonna happen. And against those teams, you actually can afford to play a little bit reckless. You know, you can overextend a little bit and stuff because they're not going to pursue kills, they're going to pursue objectives. But against Velocity, I think we really overestimated ourselves, and we thought like, oh, we can do this, like easy, and then we just all died. And we were like, what just happened? And also, not only that, but we just missed a lot of crucial abilities, just skill shots and stuff. We had a lot of miscommunication in that game. You could tell just like everything was uncoordinated, very sloppy, and yeah, we obviously just need to work on that.
And what would be, you know, the goal to working on that? What are the key points that you guys are going to hit?
Well, obviously we just need to, like, it's very specific to certain situations, because a lot of the time a player, especially on CLG, will, well, not even just on CLG, but players will choke in certain situations. Just for example, in teamfights when Evelyn blindsides you, you're like, oh my god, and then you kind of don't know what to do, and for one second you just like do the wrong thing, and that's enough to just lose you that team fight because you've never seen that before. So obviously we have never played against Shen Eve like that before. Like, NK Inc is actually, you know, I gotta give him props. He played pretty well that game, and he caught us off guard like a bunch of times. His positioning as Ev, I've never seen before.
Well, all right, definitely pulling out the stops. And I think we saw Velocity having a little bit more fun that game, and we've seen it carry Cloud9 to victory quite a few times. So hopefully, you know, CLG can bring that out in the gameplay as well. As you guys said, you've been struggling a little bit. Final question for you. You guys have Curse and Dig coming up as your final matches. How are you going to prepare for these?
Yeah, rigorous practice over the last 2 weeks. Today has been really disappointing for us. We definitely thought we should have won against C9, and then I threw that game. And then against Velocity, we should have cleanly won that game, but to me, we lost that game, regardless of what the record is. We have a lot of problems that we need to fix and just talk about tonight. Clear up communication, because I mean, I honestly think the difference between us and C9 in terms of team coordination is not just like, oh, their players are smarter than us, their players are more mechanically gifted than us. That's not true. They're just like more on the same page. So when one person goes in, they all go in, and they all know that that person's going in. But for us, it's like like chaos everywhere, and just really reckless and uncoordinated play.
All right, DoubleLift, well, thank you for taking the time to speak with us again. Congratulations on the win. Hopefully tonight proves useful in factoring why that win was so difficult against Velocity. We still have more to go on the day. One more match for Ja and Freak on the desk.